Alright, so this next episode is about a rock star, the guy that runs the shop now, but the most experienced instructor in the Marlin, Phil.
Hey guys. So yeah, I'm right here because I'm kind of stuck here. Once I arrived in KOMODO, I discovered all these dive sites and I got very quickly addicted to them. And what I love about this place is that it's a ever-changing condition. You keep learning every day about nature, about the national park, and keep discovering some things every day. So it's quite addictive, and yeah, it's the reason why I'm here. Basically, I like to discover more for myself, understanding how it works around here, the tides, the current, the marine life. And what I like is that it is something that anyone can discover. We have some dive sites for everyone.
Alright, I've been in this park now 7 months, but Phil has been here a lot longer. So I'm thinking, what are your top 3 dive sites in KOMODO National Park?
Well, it's quite hard to choose a top 3 actually. They're all so different. So, well, some of my favorites would say they are Police Corner is an amazing dive site. Topography-wise, it's a dive site that is really interesting. You have like big sloping reef, you have overhangs that go deeper and deeper, walls, lots of marine life, and it's open to the blue, so you can have really cool surprises passing by sometimes. I had like one time an amazing dive there, and that really hooked me up with it. After 10 minutes that we went down at 30 meters, we had like a school of cow nose ray that passed by, maybe around, I don't know, it was very hard to count, but if you count 10 by 10, I'd say probably more than 500, and then you don't know how dense it was, this school. It was amazing. So yeah, I'll put Police Corner on the list. There's another dive site that is in the south of Baviere, which is not very known, but amazing dive site as well. Underwater seamount, we have this dive site that's called the Arch. Multiple top pinnacles, sloping reef, channels, dropping onto a wall at around 30 meters that goes down to around 50. Well, we don't go down there, but we are just on the top of the cliff and we see all the action happening there to gradually shallow up and pass through the highest top of the rock that's composed of a tunnel on which you go through, and then you do the safety stop on the rock holding on reef hooks. It's really kind of adrenaline dives. Otherwise, well, it's hard to choose specifically another ones, but like sunset dives, if you go on a liveaboard, you can get really any dive site in a spectacular condition with a really different atmosphere, the cool light, more action during the sunset dives, time when all the sharks start to wake up and start to hunt together. So you have dive sites like, for example, Crystal Rock can be really, really cool. Like the other day we did an amazing sunset dive there, sunset slash night dive actually. It was insane. Current was not too strong, but we were just down there, many fish around, sharks hunting everywhere, and during the night they just call. All the fish gather a little bit closer to the rock, so we were just surrounded by marine life. Wow, these kind of dives are what get me hooked in here, and I think that any experienced diver can discover things around here depending on the different conditions. So yeah, Police Corner, the Arch, and let's say Crystal Rock to have a little bit of different things, but there are many others to choose from. It's really hard to choose. If you come by yourself, you'll notice that you'll do one dive, and then you'll do another one, and then you'll do another one, and then if you dive a few days, it's just gonna be very hard to choose just one or two or even three. They are all so different and they all have their thing. Hard to choose one or two or three. I choose them all. What I really like about KOMODO is as well all the things that you learn and all the things that you discover, and a pleasure is actually to be able to share these kind of things. So for that, it's an excellent place to learn about currents and how to behave with them. You can get the most experienced diver or the most beginner diver. You'll see an evolution during the trip you'll stay here. And within all the things that I actually personally like, I love to take pictures, and that's another way for me to share what I can see around KOMODO, is to take cool pictures. I'm really into macro, so taking small things is one of my favorites. I love night dives and super macro creatures, just to find the fact of finding them into the reef and then to take the time to actually capture them properly is a way to share what can be seen in KOMODO, and it's reuniting all the passions together, like photography, current, and sharing together with people that come from all over the world. It's something that I really like, so yeah, I'm happy here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you have shown me a lot of the critters, and when I came here, I was a bit beginner in the macro world. I'm a photographer too, and I like to take photos. But the many dives where I just follow you around, and you're like, look here, look here, look here, and then I want to know all the secrets. You share a lot. You keep some to yourself too, but I understand it. But yeah, I mean, for me to follow Phil around, I learned so much about the macro life in KOMODO.
You're very welcome.